try to persuade you guys why to exercise. Basically, to exercise is to become healthy. You have so many health benefits from it. In the end, most of the time you look better and you feel better. You become more flexible, and you can even help with aging. Also, according to diabetes.org, exercise also helps with gaining more energy, and you also sleep better. There are just too many benefits to list. Let's talk about walking, jogging, and running. Walking, jogging, and running. If you do 3 hours a week of walking, you can actually cut your heart disease risk by 40%. I feel like that alone is a good enough reason to just go out and start walking some. Also with these exercises, your bones become stronger because it builds density. It can also help with your memory. It's easy, safe, and free because if you go out, you can walk down the road, go for a jog. And also, according to Independent Lifestyle, it can release endorphins that make you feel happy. Usually, with walking, running, and jogging, it reduces your stress levels and lowers your blood pressure. Another activity that really helps is swimming. With swimming, it eases your joint and back pains, and it also works all of your muscle groups. With swimming, it also strengthens your lungs because while you're swimming, it gets your heart pumping, kind of like jogging and running. It's also excellent for aerobic fitness, and it helps with efficiency of delivering the oxygen to the blood because of your heart going so much faster. You're taking in a whole lot more air, and it delivers to the red blood cells. Now, personally, my favorite exercise is golfing, which many may not consider an exercise, but it does have its benefits. With golf, it can be mentally demanding, which means you're going to be more focused, so it can actually improve your concentration, and it can also improve your decision making sometimes, depending on how well you're doing that day. If you're actually walking an 18-hole course, in the end, it can actually be up to 8 kilometers long. When you're swinging your club, you're also turning a lot, so this, in the end, usually helps with your flexibility. Also, when you're having a good day out on the golf course, your mood can change like that. You can go from being upset to actually very satisfied with that day. Now, the last type of exercise that I want to talk about is weightlifting. Recently, I started lifting weights whenever the school year started, and I personally feel a lot better. And since I started, I can actually start to see a difference. And with weightlifting, it is great for toning and adding muscle mass. Should be pretty much a given. But it can also shed a lot of fat if you're eating right, and it also helps build bone density because when you're working your muscles, I don't know how it works, but somehow it does add bone mass. Eventually, in the end, it is all around just good for your appearance. And according to Teens Health, weightlifting is a good way of reducing the risk of another injury. If you do sports, something like that, it helps you build up immunity to sports injuries. Now, since exercise sounds like it is too much of a good thing, people say there are downsides. Now, many people say that exercise can be expensive. I'm not sure why, because jogging, running, that kind of thing, that can actually be free. All you need is a pair of shoes. If you want to lift weights, Planet Fitness actually does a $10 a month deal, but it's $10 down, so for the first month it's 20 bucks. Also, many people say that it hurts. Basically, if it hurts, it's because your muscles haven't been active like that in such a long time, and usually the next morning you feel it pretty well if you did a good workout, but usually within a day or two it goes away. Another problem that people have is that they say they're not seeing change. Well, if you're lifting weights, usually you have to go 4 to 6 weeks with a routine in order to start to see a difference. And people just give up too easy. They don't see an instant change. They don't want to do it. So if there is a saying that in 4 weeks you will see change in yourself. In 8 weeks, your close friends will start to see a change. And in 12 weeks, pretty much everyone that you are around will start to see a change in you. Also, improper technique can be a problem. If you don't know how to lift weights, or if you're not running correctly or swinging a club correctly, you can have problems or cause strain on your body. So if you're going to go out and lift or do any of these, just make sure you're doing it right. Now, in the end, exercise still has many more benefits in a positive manner than it does in a negative manner. As I have said, exercise can help you in many different ways. Exercise can help reduce your heart disease risk. It reduces your stress level. It can make you look better. It can also help you look younger. And it's just a way to get healthier. I'm not asking you to go out and exercise, but I just want you to be aware of what you could be missing if you do not exercise. And like Nike says, just do it. Thank you.